Y'all's ineptitude never ceases to amaze me. It is something new every week with you sick, twisted peasants. Wow, what a pathetic week of fantasy football this was. We had a lot of things go down I'll discuss at great lengths, some of which consider, my players all being injured and just not scoring. Cheese's players having completely ridiculous blow-up weeks and only beating me by 15. So it's kind of sad. It just shows the ceiling of his team. It just shows the pure talent of mine. And it's about, I'll get into more detail with that later. Aggravated wasn't even the word. If I wasn't in Baltimore already getting shot at, I probably would have shot somebody. Just because, man, frustration had entered the chat. But bygones be bygones, and I move on. I'm ready to annihilate my next opponent, Alex, and that's it. I don't expect I do not expect that to be a challenge. I'm not sure I'll even open the app this week, quite frankly. But yeah, I mean, his simplicity knows no bounds, and Skeet exploited that. So man, what a You know what it is, baby. The trash bag, a.k.a. Dr. Trash Bag, ready to diagnose the Baltimore Ravens. Marcus Williams, our $80 million man, broke his wrist, out for 8 weeks. It's a little bit of a spoon feeding that he's not out for the entire season. So that's just just an absolute testament to the Baltimore Ravens training staff, to the my anti-spoon feeding. And what do you want me to say? It's every single week. I was hoping that this wasn't going to be part of my segment, but it gives me content, and it's just, at this point, it's kind of funny how unlucky I am. I did get to see the GOAT, Tucker, knock in a field goal. He's the best. What do you want me to say? But, again, I digress. Finesse Weekly. This week's going to consist of the matchup reviews, waiver ads, high man, low man, pathetic teams, 9/11 level postal, storylines, prop bets, the same stuff per the usual. Right to give you guys some new content. We had some ridiculous trades go on today. Skeet again. I think he's still got the highest points in the league, but he's 2-3. However, albeit semicolon. He is not able to string together wins. However, he dumped off some of his bigger toys for a bunch of small fish today. Very impressive work by him to reload, and that's what you got to do in this league. You got to finesse. You got to reload. You can't. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do without assets, right? You can't trade without assets. And even if you have assets, you can't trade with Calder. So. Some of the storylines, like I said, he did get some, he got some new toys, some new guys. He got, no Jenny McCarthy on getting new toys and new guys. He was able to reload, and I'm sure he'll use that information, those assets to, fleece this league, beyond all forms of recognition. Phillies get fed. Let's see what else we got on today's show. I know, Evan dumped one off in Zach. Zach's a little bit going down in the standings a little bit. No Calder on being down in the standings. He's started off 3-0, then he kind of hit his, non-ACC schedule. Kind of ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw with Zach and with Evan and myself. Again, that's just the reality of it. I'm not sure I think he's played Gary and Cheese, so I mean he don't have free wins anymore. But what else went down? The match of the week, it did not live up to expectations at all. Call no Biden on not living up to expectations at all. The trash talk was there. I appreciate the intensity, the fire between Calder and Matt, but nonetheless, it was dang near a 30-40 point victory. Quite frankly, wasn't even close. Just dug out. Did Calder get? He was humiliated, embarrassed, just taken out back for a good old-fashioned barnyard beating. per Galt's, per Galt's team, per Austin Eckler, per Lenny Fournette, per Stephon Diggs. I mean, man, the man could have benched his quarterbacks and been fine. But I digress. Again, we got, like I said, Skeet's got some toys. Evan dumped one off in Zach. The match of the week did not live up. Scoggins, man, boy, Scoggins. I just, again, I can't get off that. Scoggins dang near had a low man. If it wasn't for Gary's ineptitude, he would have had low man. He's been getting kind of pushed around a little bit. No cameraman in Las Vegas in Kansas City on getting pushed around a little bit, and that's really nice, Davante Adams. Nice work, buddy. Way to keep your emotions in check. I don't care how mad you are, you can't do that. I applaud old buddy for getting that check. Had he done it to me, I'd have fell backwards, snapped my neck. I'd have rolled into Good Morning America in a wheelchair. I'm looking for the bag. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the bag, and there's just no doubt about it that when that happens, I'm calling my boss. Look, I'll be like, look, I'm out. I'm outie. You can find my replacement, and that's just it. I mean, they'd have my job posted before my obituary got out if I were to die. So go ahead and find somebody else because I'm rich. There's poor people around. So, yeah, that's just me personally. I hate to be that guy. That's just me. Gary, yet to find success. He's 0-5. He has just not found really any figment of success, anything to just hang your hat on. Calling out Joe Biden and his presidency on not having any success or nothing to hang your hat on. The main thing, man, Skeet, wow, bravo. Speaking of Davante Adams, he don't care if he gets suspended. He got what he needed. He beat Alex by like 0.8. Incredible comeback. Darren Waller just laid the giga egg. Absolutely hysterical. Alex had it coming. Man, bravo, Skeet. Bravo on the finessing. Bravo on the comeback. By the way, Skeet has more trades this season than acquisitions. Go look for yourself. He has 15 acquisitions and 20 trades. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not certain he has, with Josh Allen leaving, I'm not sure he has a single person that he drafted on his roster. You fact check me, no Zuckerberg on that. I think that's a fact. Wow. Unbelievable. Hilarious. It's very much needed. Let's see here. So yeah, that goes down to everything. Clay won, Cheese won, Evan won, Skeet won, and I just said it. Matt won. So yeah, moving on. 9/11 low post of the week, Austin Eckler, a 36-piece nugget. Davante Adams, a 26-piece nugget, and the dub. Per two tutties. Two tutties. I think he had like 3 catches. No Kelsey on having a disproportionate amount of touchdowns based on catch ratio. And I'll piggyback off that. Kelsey, 25-piece nugget, 4 tutties. 4 tutties, 7 catches, and 30 yards. That's it. So basically, I think he had 25 points. 24 came from tutties. So the other few were just yards. Absolutely incredible. So Calder, I'm sure he loved those points being on his team, because who would trade Travis Kelsey, right? Anyway, yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go into detail. I don't even feel like doing that right now. Let's see. We went to the Ravens ACL tracker. High man Clay once again. He's been high for a couple of weeks now. No Shakari Richardson on being high for a couple of weeks. Gary was low man, finding himself in familiar territory of ineptitude. I would imagine at this point Gary wraps himself up in the blanket at night, and the blanket is just like, I'm garbage. You know what I'm saying? He's just not that good. I would hope that my trash truck comes every Wednesday. I would hope they grabbed Gary. We'll jump into some of the matchups next week. This is all ad lib, mind you, so I have no idea what the match of the week is. We'll go into it real quick. Wetness, all of you. All right, boom. Match of the week. Let's go. Match of the week and matchups. 3-2 trash bag. 1-4 Alex. I would imagine if anything normal happens here, I should be able to take advantage of him. He's just not that good. Simple as that. Cheese goes up against Galt. 2-3, 4-1. Galt, I will warn you, he gets fed. Derrick Henry with his highest output of the year. Kirk Cousins with his highest output of the year. Raheem Mostert with his highest output of the year. I have no words. I'm speechless. I was sick to my stomach when I saw that. Raheem Mostert. Who would roster him, much less play him? It's just a testament how bad Jesus' team is. And wow, I can't believe it worked out for him. It's just a testament to the spoon. Dallas Goedert had his highest output. So it took 4 highest output plays for the year from Cheese to beat me by 14. And that's not to mention the fact Jared Goff, Amon-Ra, and Tyreek Hill, 3 of my 5 highest scores combined for 9! 9 total points. 9, a quarterback, and the number 2 and 3 wide receiver in the NFL combined for 9. Come on, for 9. So again, I digress. So I would say none of those are match of the weeks, because that's just a pathetic disgrace. Goodness gracious, another pathetic disgrace. 0-5 Gary and 2-3 Skeet. This win for Skeet will put him back at 3-3, and Gary will continue on his quest to 160 of ineptitude. I've never seen anybody this bad. And then the two, probably say the match of the week is Clay and Evan. 2 guys that's been scoring a little bit. Projections are close. We do have the Zacks, both 3-2. I'm not going to declare I'll let Cheese declare a match of the week. But we'll keep an eye on both of those matches. If I had to pick who's going to win what, I would say I would win. Galt would win. Skeet would win. Let me look at Zacks and Zacks real quick. I would think, I would probably say, Scoggins has the slightest advantage, only on the premise that PJ Walker is playing, and that I think McCaffrey will be leaned on just a little bit more. Josh Allen's he might score 40 against the Chiefs. He might score 40. But Josh Allen will probably double what Stafford and Burrow put in by himself alone. So if Josh Allen can just stay at if he can stay at 30, I think Scoggins wins. If we start getting into the 40 range, Scoggins got a big uphill hill to climb. So yeah. Not gonna declare a match of the week because I'm not exactly sure which one of them is bad enough, which one of them is worthy of being called my match of the week. Neither are any good, and that's just the extent of that. Let's see here. Most pathetic team performances. I really like this segment because, man, oh my goodness gracious, how bad are they? They're horrible. No, I'm not gonna go back to Cheese. I can't get it out of my head because I caught the shaft. It's just some absolute bull crap. I caught the absolute shaft. No American middle class and consumer class level people on catching the shaft. It just bothers me, man. It just bothers me. I'm good. No worries at all. Cheese, my office. I need communication. I need participation. I wouldn't be so mad if you weren't so not in touch with the league. Because then I lose to someone talented, right? I lose to someone who cares. But you're not. You're not talented. That's it. Gary Widge. And wins. And points. Calder points. The most pathetic team performances, again, Nathaniel Hackett and the Broncos lose 12-9. Somebody put an $85 bet. And that's a big bet, by the way. An $85 bet that there would be no touchdown scored in that game. In an NFL football, a National Football League touchdown, there will be no touchdown scored in the entire game. And they won! They won! They got more than I get paid in a year off the back of ineptitude of Matt Ryan and Russell Wilson. 85 grand and 85 bands. And I'm sitting here going to work tomorrow about to get fried. And while he's out here making bets like that, it's ridiculous. So the ineptitude of the Broncos continues to be a staple, a focal point of this segment of the podcast. The Steelers, wow. Do I even need to bring up statistics? Did y'all have done better off. Y'all have done better off just not showing up. And I'm being serious. The Jaguars, my goodness. How on earth do you lose to the Texans? Give the ball to James Robinson. Don't be stupid. You've lost 3 games. You've lost 2 games in a row, and it's a byproduct of not giving the ball to James Robinson. You try to get cute and give Travis Etienne my first round pick. I don't give a crap. I don't care. I do not care if he's your first round pick. I don't. Give the ball to James Robinson. He's the one that's been doing well. Him doing well has translated to wins. Give the ball to him. Give the ball to him. He's done. Y'all are done. Trevor Lawrence, he's not that guy, pal. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. The Lions, 29-0. Really? Really? Against Bailey Zapp. Sounds like a Pokemon. Like, you let Bailey Zapp hang a 29-piece nugget on you. I hate y'all. Right before a bye, too. What an incredible display of ineptitude. The Carolina Panthers, again, another staple of this segment. 37-12 or something? Absolutely embarrassing. An absolute disgrace to the NFL. Still, in my opinion, arguably the worst team in the NFL. The fire sale they're talking about doing, do it. Have at it. Have a blast. Fire everybody. Get rid of McCaffrey. Get rid of Moore. Do like Skeet. Just get rid of everybody because, man, what you are doing isn't working. And I'm tired of seeing it on local television. I'm tired of it. The Commanders. How you lose? Not only losing by 4 at home. By the way, I passed right through that game going to Baltimore, and it was pathetic. What a pathetic disgrace of a crowd. But it's one thing to lose to Mike Vrabel and, the Titans. It's another team to lose by more than 1. You lost by 4 to the Titans? How bad can you be? The Rams. The Los Angeles Rams. Fresh off a Super Bowl that you bought, mind you. And now you're doing this. You're pathetic. You are killing primetime games with this pathetic disgrace that you call a quarterback, Matthew Stafford. And yes, Cooper Kupp he's still eating, so whatever. I'm not even going to sit here and it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And as far as tradings go, I'm going to wrap this thing up in a minute. Big pause on wrapping it up. The trading in this league, I love it. I think some of our members need to get more involved, and some of our members need to really think about what they're doing before they I'm offering more points to people, and they're not taking the trades. And then I'm having comments like, "Oh, well, if you're giving me more points, why do you want my guys?" And I'm like, okay. And then I'll say, okay, well, I'm giving you more points. Oh, well, the points are so close. Why that don't help me at all? Why would I make that trade? What do you want? You want to rob me at gunpoint? Is that what you want? You just want to just take all my players with nothing in return and then act like I'm the bad guy? It's absolutely ridiculous. Get out of Dodge. Get out of Dodge. It's absolutely ridiculous. The trades today, Skeet get finessed. Calder get finessed. We'll go through the waiver ads real quick, and I'm gonna get out of here because this is getting ridiculous. Let's see. Bailey Zapp was added. I mean, not like he's any good, but I mean, you might need him. I had him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. Gabe Davis was $12. Golly. He was $12. That was the other day. Oh, and wait a minute. This is my thing actually didn't my thing didn't actually update. So it didn't give me what I'd asked for. But anyway, I remember it was a couple defensive here and there. It was a couple players, Jacoby Myers is of the world, a PJ Walker ad, cheese my office. Just things like that. Nothing really crazy anyway. I'm going to wrap this up with prop bets. I was 3 for 3 on props last week. I made me a little money. So this week I advise that you follow suit. Brian Robinson, Thursday Night Football, higher than 11 rushes. Are you kidding me? His first game after getting shot in the leg he came back. He rushed 9 times in a negative game script against one of the worst teams in the NFL. And he rushed 9 times. I don't see how on earth he doesn't break 11 rushes. I'm going to nail that over on 11 rushes for Brian Robinson. Negative game script against a sorry team, and he still almost broke it. Give me a positive game script against a worse team. Come on, sign me up. Joe Mixon, good grief. The most inefficient runner in the NFL. 87.5 yards. 87.5 yards is his total. 87.5. That's not happening against New Orleans. It's not happening. I'm going to tell you, it's not. Give him the ball 25 times. It's not happening. He could get it 30 times. That's about the only way he could get 87 yards. He's just not an efficient runner, not good at football. The fact that he's been even shot and run this league as an asset makes me stutter. So way under on that. Chris Godwin, 64 and a half. Come on now. Nail that over real quick. 64 and a half receiving yards. He had like 40 in half a game against the Steelers. Against the it was the Steelers. They play another bad team this weekend, so I expect no change there whatsoever. I think he's gonna nail that over, and I think he's gonna nail it over kind of quickly. Again, so I'm gonna wrap it up. It's time for the trash bag to put to hang it up for the evening. But y'all know what it is. Y'all got to keep finessing. Everybody enter my office. My office is always available, so you better get finessed, or you better get to finessing, or you're gonna be finessed. That's all I got to say. Get dinner or get ate. Trash bag out, baby.